Right?
Uh, I wanna improve. I'm getting stuck at is it bronze 4 or whatever the lowest rank is? Uh, so or is it bronze or iron? Gosh, I can never remember
It's
the
iron.
difference. Yeah, so I'm stuck at iron 4. Just keep on like I climbed up to almost 2 and then just went back down to 0. Uh, so I just want to, I kind of want to just like talk to someone that knows the game. Like, yeah, like, is this the right path to do, to rank up, to, have fun,
Well,
get
what's your
into
goal
better.
with the game right now?
Right now is just to get out of iron.
Get out of
So,
iron. What do you play?
yeah. I've been playing jungle. I've been playing Nocturne based on some of the videos that you've posted. I was playing Shyvana before that. Uh,
Okay.
and then I tried dabbling in some Amumu and just lost like 4 or 5 straight
Yeah,
with
Mumu's for a
Amumu.
certain type of player. If you've played games
Yeah.
before, I don't think you need a Mumu.
Okay.
I don't know why the fuck Ludwig played a Mumu, but anyways. Here we are.
I mean, yeah, every list is like, just try Amumu. He's great for beginners.
Well,
And
that's
like,
yeah. When I started, I played top lane. They said that with Malphite, and I'm like, I can't CS. I can't kill them. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, fuck
yeah,
this. At least Nocturne can kill someone.
yeah. I've been playing off and on since 2010. So when the game came out,
All right.
but never really done rank. So but I think that there's just like micro and macro stuff that I'm just missing. Um,
Well,
this
it's
is
going
my
to be
first
very
time in
basic. That's going to
jungle. So,
frustrate you. And then if you're going to play to climb, here's the deal. You can only play one champion in ranked.
okay.
So who's that going to be?
Well, that was a question that I had for you too. Is like, is Nocturne worth it, or like I
Yeah.
really like Belveth. It's a lot of
There's
fun.
no way Belveth is going to be.
Okay, all
Unless
right.
you are unemployed, brother. Belveth is not the juice.
Okay, cool, cool. I mean, I was having fun with Shyvana, but like, I just could not gank with her early game, but then she just fun once you're blowing up enemies at the end of the game,
Yeah,
late
that's how I
game.
feel. Have you played Pokemon Pocket at all?
No, I have not.
Damn. Okay, let me show you this card. Alrighty, here's Charizard EX.
Mm-hmm.
You stack him up with this other card called Moltres, where you just flip energy on him, and then he discards 2 and deals 200. 200 one-shots everything in the game. So this
Mm-hmm.
is Shyvana to me. And it's so
Yeah,
crystal clear after playing Pokemon, this is Shyvana.
yeah,
And
that
the
makes sense.
problem with that in lower elo is that you don't just kill them step by step. So that sucks. And it even happens in higher elo. Every time I try to record that champ, it's gonna be a big hit or a big miss. I'm gonna be 14 minutes in before I know what's going on. Like this shit could go either way. Who knows?
Yeah, I watched your video where it was like you had 3 games, you lost 2, won 1, and then I was like, okay, like he struggled. You're struggling with the same things that I'm having. All right,
Yeah,
so I
have
was
an
like,
ally
okay, I'm gonna
challenge.
put. Yeah,
But even without them, right? Whatever. If it was a different server
yeah.
than NA, maybe it'd be doable. But here, what's your IGN? And then we'll just load a replay.
IGN. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't.
Your in-game
Oh
in-gamer name.
no. Yeah, a nihilus. Yeah. Let me. Yeah, for you.
That oatmeal fucking hit today.
That's great. What'd you put on it?
We got default brown sugar oatmeal, and then we got Greek yogurt, and then the frozen berries.
Cool.
Frozen berries are kind of 1v9. They're always there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for your gut health, Greek yogurt. GG.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I fucking spam Greek yogurt. Earn 4, baby. Putting it down. Yeah, what you're doing wrong is going to be something super basic, and I'm not going to go further than that.
Cool.
Why people be like, you actually need to focus on your farming and your something. For Nocturne, it's going to be do your farms, don't fuck up the mechanics, use the ulti well. Let's see it. The mechanics being Q auto moving past them.
Yeah.
Easier said than done though. Like I I played a little bit of Warcraft 3, and I've never played that game, and just to like move a unit and attack, you know, it's a task right now. I like that. I like where it's a fucking struggle. So we're starting on the bot side here. Any thoughts going into this one?
I feel like my jungle could be a lot clearer. The clearing could be a lot faster. Still trying to figure out like when to kite and how to kite.
Using the W does nothing.
Oh, does it? Okay, I thought it.
It gives you move or attack speed passively, not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then right here is when you kite, 400-ish HP, just one auto, and then you're moving. Jungle Pet does hit, and then you stand still, auto, and then Jungle Pet does hit, and then same deal. So the input would be like, you're moving, and then you can use the stop command. You're standing right here, A click anywhere, and you'll hit that wolf, and you're good to go again. So usually with champions, like that means your passive comes up, your ability comes up, something. And then you're just further up towards the Gromp as you're finishing this. Although meanwhile too, it's like red buff supplying. You already know Jungle Pet's doing its job. Stop with all that moving. When you're doing the Gromp, look at the lanes, okay? And Nocturne's super basic for a reason. Let's look at Warwick, see if he's doing the same. He used the E, what the fuck? See? He's not moving, and that's for the best, you know? I don't know why the fuck he did red buff first, but anyway. They are so weird down here. Every jungler I see is here at like fucking 4 minutes with level 3, and I'm like, how did you manage it? Anyways.
This Warwick was pretty bad. Like, my friend was Viger in this one.
Yeah.
We're doing duos, so... like that Warwick was, I felt pretty bad. He chased me down like across the whole map, and I still got the kill on him. Like,
now look at this. Imagine how easy it is for him to look at the lanes as he's clearing. It's basically what we want. We queue and we start autoing, and here he comes, level 3 Warwick, everyone. Amazing. And this is what Nocturne's built for, is for these skirmishes. Anytime you see someone in the river, fight them to the death. Don't click backwards. See what happens. For now. You're a noob, we gotta figure this out. Only one way to do it. Like where you were saying Bel'Veth, you would have to go in like 50 times here on Bel'Veth and die to even get it going. Nocturne has to do it like 5 times. And then you know how much damage you deal and take. Alright, so clicking backwards is an L. You just have to queue into him, start fucking hitting him. What are you going to spell shield out of Warwick?
His E.
Exactly. And then just drop your E at the beginning, the end, it honestly doesn't matter. Q, you got some balls, let's do... Never mind. Oh, he's doing it for him. Warwick never kills like this, and now you instantly win, congrats. But, you can't rely on the enemy doing this crazy shit, right? Yep. Flashing into you a level down with less HP while you have spell shield. So, you gotta take the fight neutrally. Get very confident, not very confident, get very brave, for now, to stand on that neutral line, and then not go too far back or too far forward. Watch this shit, you'll kick his ass, no problem. Cute. Noob down. Probably wasn't a bullshit champ, that'd be... Alright.
At this point, I was like, okay, like, look for the play, you know, as you're always saying.
These girls want to die.
Yeah. I felt like they had vision on me, so I backed up.
Alright, so they're going to go here.
Yeah.
You just meet them there. Don't cast the Q, just walk right into them. What are you going to spell shield?
The Lux.
Exactly.
Root.
That Lux Q, no thank you. Now you move from here to here, L, because now you've given them distance. And then you just keep doing it. You're going to where they were, not to where they're going to.
Yeah. I thought they were committing a little bit harder.
Don't think. Just... especially in Iron games, don't think. Don't assume. Just react. Get dumber. That's why every old guy sucks at in Iron, whereas the like 13-year-old can win, is because the 13-year-old's not thinking.
Yeah.
They're using their hands and their eyes. Stop spamming that W too. Holy moly.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
Hey, you thought what? Ridiculous.
I know.
Nami gets the kill. Okay. Dragon with the boys. Don't never done this one. Not in a long time. I used to when I was in college, but now they just don't come to the dragon.
Yeah, I felt like this Nami was pretty good. She had some good vision, I thought.
Level 6. 8. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. That's where I was like, oh no, like.
Even this movement, right? If Nocturne's ganking, he just goes like this.
Okay.
Now watch. In no dimension is that going to work.
Yep, that's what I realized.
In no dimension is she going to stand still there for like 4 seconds. Okay? It's always bring it around town. Ew. Flashed. There you go. Move down. Q. What the fuck is this ult?
Well, I had just gotten it.
I see. An excited one.
Yeah.
It does nothing more than the auto attacks would. That's the problem. When you're this close to the champions, this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you gotta hold it.
Unless
Bad
I have
boy
that,
deals, yeah, 200 damage. It does nothing.
But is that still the case when you have that hex plate? Or I can't remember the item's name.
It depends, man, but like just in general, the concept here is like the champions are right in front of you. There's no need to cast the abilities.
Okay.
Same way you would save Q like as you're going for the gank. Like when they were right here and you're right there, there's no reason to cast Q. And if you do, way harder for it to land because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possibilities. Versus when you meet them and you intercept their path, then your chances to land Q is like 1, 2, 3. So you always want to use distance to your advantage. Nocturne's a big dumbass for a reason. He can get hit. And since you can get hit, you can get a lot more distance on the bad guy. Just hit him. Just hit him. I dare you.
Yeah, I realized I was out of mana.
Nocturne, you have your Conqueror, you have your passive that heals you. You'd be surprised. But for now, like, I would have liked to see you auto Akali to death and see which one dies first. Better than getting out and surviving. Because then you would know, you would understand, you know, how much damage you have. And the problem with not having ulti now is that you can't gank.
Yeah.
We didn't get a kill with the bot L, but this guy's dead as hell. E. Boink. 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 Nice.
Yeah, gets it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that I didn't realize I wasn't in range. I screwed up there.
Alright, we need a little bit of something before we ult this guy. You are level 7, half HP. Dog. Okay. Now what do we need to ult this Akali? What do we need from her?
I didn't realize she was level 9. I mean, she's pretty committed, I thought. But her shroud thing, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, we need her shroud. She has the shroud, the E, and the ulti.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of shit to get away. So that's the problem with ulting here. Even if you got on her, it's never happening. Ever. Nocturne ulti, it's a punish, not just a free kill button, and it requires something from the enemy. That's why his clear is so basic. You're supposed to be like doing the camps and watching the enemy. Then here we would
Okay.
need to see if Akali's spent, that shroud, the E, and then that would give us an opening. So we could actually
Gotcha.
hit her, and then she can't just flip-flop away. Mr. Nocturne, you're getting banned. Stay on the... Fucking farm the camps. Guilty's
Okay.
down. We got nothing to lose.
I thought just reset and go the normal path thing.
Eh, we get the hex play. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Do something. Do something. Are you scared, Lux? 2. Now we're talking. You gotta stop buffering the W.
Yep.
All these actions just require the enemy to fuck up, you know?
Blue team double kill.
Pulling the Warwick in, spamming the W right at the start. Lazy.
Gotcha.
Like you're in a fighting game and you're spamming, like in Smash Bros, you're spamming Mars down B, you're spamming the counter.
Yeah.
Hey. Bell shield, E. Akali is so fucking balanced. Run.
Yeah. This is.
Get him, Tristana. Tristana, jump on him. She don't have no shroud. She already used it.
Yeah. This is. I should have just kept on running.
Well, can you get involved again?
No.
Exactly, so go farm. Look at this shit. This
Yeah.
is the old Warwick icon. What is this bug?
Oh, is that? I
Yeah,
wild. Maybe it's a April Fool's thing.
true. It reminded me of it. 750 big ones to the world's strongest
I
champion,
know.
Akali. What's the deal?
I know.
Well, Bob walked me through it. Painfully
Well,
and slowly.
I was like, oh, I really want to get the dragon. Help
Okay.
my team out and like
How are you going to
I
help
don't
take
know.
the dragon?
with the smite.
You don't
But
have
smite's
smite.
down.
Yep.
I know.
Alright.
So yeah, and I was like, well, I thought the team would commit on the fight for Akali, and I could just come up and clean it up too. But
Okay, are they?
no, they don't.
And you have to keep asking, like, as it's happening in a game, are they? Are they?
Yeah.
Are they? No, they're all focusing the dragon.
Yeah,
Are they? Are they? Tristana's scared to death of Akali.
I know.
Are they? Are they? No, they're all running. Tristana finally got some balls, but the wrong way. Amazing. Oh, clean it up. Of course. Of course.
Ugh.
Now listen, Bob, we've missed 2 ultis and then gave a shutdown to Akali. Not good.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the score is 9-6, you don't have to ask why you lost. Yeah, we also
we won
lost
this
the
one.
dragon. What the?
Yeah,
You don't have allies? Okay.
I know. I as soon as I did it, I was like, I should have just waited. Should have waited like.
They're not
No.
low, okay. Don't spell shield the Q, okay. Hit that, you know, cue this shit. You'll, you'll live.
Blue team double kill.
Too much time messing around. We haven't farmed a camp in forever.
Yeah.
After that dragon, it was your time to rinse anyways. Okay. What do you think so far?
Definitely seeing my mistakes and it's helping, and I think reviewing this stuff helps a lot.
Oh shit. She's level 11, there's no dimension. Unless, like our pressed R, baby.
Yep.
She could have ulted away, but she said, I'm a beast.
How do I work on getting just like better map awareness?
you have to be comfortable on the champion.
Yeah.
It's like, seems stupid, but once the basic things, like every single mechanic of clearing the camp is down, then you can start seeing the lanes better. And once you start seeing the lanes better, then you can do better plays. Because you're choosing them, they're not just happening to you.
Right.
Right here. Warwick's bot. These guys are already going to take this turret. You need to answer. So instead of recalling, you're not going to defend this turret. Ever. So in game, I can almost guarantee you didn't move your camera there. You didn't know how low HP the turret was, and then that would inform you to stay top.
Yeah.
You would do one camp, you could ulti top, or you just start the Rift Herald and let it ride. Because if you answer with the Rift Herald, you can then eventually get the mid turret or the top turret, like as an answer. It always has to be the case for Mr. Nocturne. He only attacks, he only like facilitates progression. He doesn't defend anything. Especially as you go into the mid game, especially. Nocturne's clicking around.
Yep.
Okay. Whoa. What, God, what's the deal, guys? Just fully commit when you ulti in. There's no backing out.
Okay.
Okay. Ulti. And then Q. E the Nocturne.
Either Nocturne or the Warwick.
My bad, the Warwick.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, I've done that like all week. Have I become stupid? Hopefully not. There's no cure for it, so. You can take probiotics. I don't think they can cure stupid. and then, oh fuck, I call you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you have to call him, but
I see. I thought I could get my E off, but no.
Ami gets a kill. Yippee. $89 CS. So even though you don't have a lot of deaths, like through most of the stages here, it's like you miss a farming turn. You died on the dragon play. Okay, we're all the way back there. And now it's your fucking duty to full clear. If you full clear and do a play, there's no harm to it. But then where you go bot and then ult them, after one camp, it's not good enough.
Okay.
And then the fundamental mistake again is you're trying to defend. They've already taken the turret.
Yeah.
No one's here. They're full HP. Fuck it. Because if you say fuck it to this, then you can get to the next play. You farm up, and then you almost guarantee kill Quinn every time you're up there. On top of you would have Raptors, Wolves, and Gromp. And then as soon as you get those done, they'll respawn, then you can do them again as your ulti's down. And you just keep rinsing that rotation. That gets you super strong. Alternative of this, fight, no farm, recall. Sucks. It fucking sucks. You don't have time for this in the early game. There, we got one. We got one, and we're farming big. And you're farming here. This is good.
Yeah,
and there's
this
still
is where I should have.
Yeah, there's still more. We got Scuttle, Rift Herald, and Gromp. And then after that, you can kill top. But you give all that up to reset, so now check it out. Time waster 45. In the base for a little bit. Ulti's in. Doesn't get a kill. Dies. No camps being taken.
Red team.
So it's kind of like you went to work, you know, you got paid, but then you door dashed the like 3-4 days you were off, you know? $30 a day or some shit. Down. Alrighty, we're in the mid game. Just hit it. Ouch. Just keep hitting it, I dare you. Especially if you move less, then it's gonna be easier to use the spell shield and stuff like that. Like I know if I'm like a beginner, then is walk in and smite it. Then it's like heavier to use those abilities. Really, I have an example of this somewhere. Like, the difference between my Nocturne is just I'm too stupid for anything to not work out my way. I just walk into them no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And you never fucking know how it's gonna play out. That's with Nocturne and Amumu, I get surprised like every now and then. Let's see, I just collect these kills, I think.
Yeah.
Let's go to like a later fight.
Yeah, there's you hug that wall.
Noob down. Every single time I'm moving a little bit past with each auto.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the Q challenge. With about every champion, I fuck up something super basic because I'm talking during the video, and I love when I get the comments on it.
I love the fact that you mess up. I mean, that's like makes you human. And you share that stuff too.
Fuck, they're too stomped. Let's see. Okay, pretty sure they're too stomped in this one too. I just remember like one-shotting this recording. Meanwhile, I spent like 2 days on Echo and fucking Wukong. Get an ally challenge. Alright, check it out, check it out. Fight's going fucking all over the place. Q, and then it's on to Ashe.
So why didn't you follow up with Milo there?
Because it doesn't matter to kill her, I have to kill Ashe, that's the target.
Okay.
Kill Milo 1,000 times, and then I don't have the time to kill Ashe because she's been wailing on me and she built up lethal tempo.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then this time I back off because Ryze is there. Ryze is the man in this game, level 15 and a bunch of juice. And my allies are super far back.
Yeah.
So that's one time where you can back off and it's fine. Noob down. And eventually, that's right. They start focusing Fizz, and then we just barrel in there. It's like the fundamental concept of Nocturne is that you punish the enemy. So they're attacking my ally, and that gives me the opening to get this close to him. That's pretty good. That's good enough. And fucking E Stridebreaker, hope for the love of God I live. And I don't. Wow, if I flash this Q, I got Baron. I fucked this fight up, I remember that. Can't ulti in without the girls behind me. But like the mid-game fights are gonna look like this. That's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
And that's fine. We're gonna land on him, Stridebreaker, hit him up a little bit. Now this time I can't press forward because they have their turret. But I'm trying. I'm getting shit on. It's all good. If I die here, it's good. Because now they lose the game. No problem. That's kind of what we're looking for in this mid-game. Nocturne has to become the man. And you might have to die like 6 times figuring it out. What the fuck? We're gonna kill Warwick. And then, go farm. You gotta stop recalling in spots like this. You have to farm when your ulti's down.
Gotcha.
Part is not optional, because the alternative is this, like you're back on the map, you're farming, but your ulti will come up. And that's a problem, because then we haven't farmed every camp.
Yeah.
You did one camp, and then it's like time to ulti again. That's not good enough. You'll never get level 13 like that. See? Smite. There you go. Move down. Okay. hate picking up the flowers.
I know.
Takes so long.
I love how half the team just like usually abandons them.
Bro.
Yeah, I meant to hit T there to get a ward. I didn't mean to ult.
If we had an ulti wasted counter, it'd probably be at like 4 or 5 now.
Oh, I know. Well, definitely.
And like, you can mess up 2, like you can misplay 2, but you can't just straight up waste them.
Yeah.
It's not a winning move. Okay. Move down. The trail on the skin sucks. Fucking green. Puke.
Yeah. What color is it on the Ravager one?
I think it looks more default than the red one. Yeah, it's red. Q these guys as you're backpedaling. Just keep queuing. Shit deals pretty good damage. Just keep hitting them, man. Never flash away. Flash forward past that ulti and then kill these guys. Nocturne, you're fucking... How much HP? 2,500.
Yeah. A lot.
Stop clicking backwards.
Just so scared.
Yeah, you should be. You don't know what happens.
Yeah.
What's scarier than that is never figuring it out and then playing another game like this and another one and another one and another one and another one and never figuring it out. You got to get in there.
Yeah.
Lux. Ulti. And then W. Whenever she throws the wand back. And then the ulti spent before a dragon is usually an L too. You just don't have...
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah, you don't have the juice. Will it work out? Yeah, the enemy's nowhere to be found. Imagine, I'm thinking like, dude, if there was a service where it's like I could let someone play on like just a fucking platinum or gold account or something. Like a diamond account, something. Where they could play one game so they could feel the fucking difference of like, okay, you waste this ulti and you just enter purgatory, whereas it is like outstandingly playable throughout most of this game.
Yeah.
A higher, just with ranked in general, like it always comes down to like the mistake you made and the result of it. But then the higher rank you go, the more you feel it.
I definitely feel it in this game. I mean, I think we end up winning, but like, I felt like I played so poorly, and I think if my friend wasn't there, like we probably would have lost.
Okay. We ultied the bad guy and we kept hitting him. Now we're talking. There you go. And everyone comes to Dragon? Weird. I'll do the right thing. What the fuck? Hit the Black Cleaver. We're back on the map. That's our ulti. Now we need to capitalize on that ulti as much as possible. I think this is fine. Just standing still mid here. Dude, if I'm Nocturne, I kill this guy. You gotta start walking into him, Bob. You gotta stop clicking away. Okay. Vigar's gonna push up. He has E. Nami has bubble. Let's play for it. There's no camps to do. There's nowhere else to go. It's only this. This is all the game right now. Misfortune and Lux here. Now you have it. You're good. You're moving forward. There's the cage. And then just click into him. Start auto-attacking him. There's no harm in it. And then there's a big-ass reward if she barely clicks forward once. What she does. If she does it again. Perhaps a third time. Q, auto. Boom. And then you could tank 3 turret shots there, and it doesn't matter in the slightest. You don't have ulti. It's the only way to get value out of your champion right now. Is to be the one in front, hit him a little bit, and then tank the turret. Clicks backwards, I know. I know.
Yeah.
He hates killing champs.
Scared of the turret.
Gale just took 2 turret shots, she's fine.
I know. Yeah.
Down. See, now we're talking. This little back and forth bullshit, this is what I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
Yeah, all that kiting's useless. If you just walked up and auto her, she's dead.
Yep.
Just gotta play around with it, see how many turret shots you can take. It doesn't matter. Scared, too scared. You're down. It's the one you were talking about.
Yeah. He really wanted me, I think.
Now when you reset on the map here, you're in the late game. Your ulti's up.
Yep.
Don't farm. Where are the boys
Okay.
at?
Yeah.
Get with them. Something's gonna happen there. And if you ulti anything here, it's gonna help you get more. So, get it going.
Yeah, I
Wait
never.
for
That's
misfortune to show, it's gonna be too late every time. What are you gonna say?
no. Let's see. Yeah, I never know when to, like, especially in the late game, when to farm, when not to farm. I think I overthink it.
Your allies are pushed, so are you. Get on the line with them.
Yeah.
Just imagine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You have to be on that same line. Your job is to be in the jungle, in the fog of war with your ulti up, and then if something
Gotcha.
happens, you show up and ulti. But you got to be on the
Okay.
same line on the map, or else you're too far away. You can't ulti in immediately as something's there for you. So, in the early game, when you practice as you're farming the camps, you know, you're looking at the lanes. That same pattern would be playing out here. You're in the jungle, you're looking at the lanes. And you're waiting to see when the enemy does something that you can punish. So, if Nocturne's right here, Misfortune's dead. Easy. Easy game. But you don't get that from Raptors. Basic thing is like mid to late game when your allies are pushing. You better get up with them.
Yeah. Watching myself click around and not committing, even like right there. It's just like I remember the feeling of like I want to make sure that I'm alive, make sure that I'm not playing dumb. This one was just like
All of that happens
God.
automatically. When you try to play too safe, it bears no fruit for Nocturne. So
Yeah.
the play not die and be dumb part, that's on the neutral line. That's all the way up here.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever you pass that, then you can't capitalize on any mistake the enemy makes. So you have to present yourself so boldly, just standing there. And then once they move forward, you're in business. Yep. Play safe for 1,000 years doesn't do anything. Kill the bad guy once. Oh shit. Oh shit. Like 11 kills, 14 assists. That's good, but Nocturne's supposed to kind of spend himself. If you were 7, 6, and like probably you'd still have the same amount of assists. But Vigar had 4 more kills. Tristana has 4 more kills. And more of their turrets are taken. The game's so much better. Oh boy. Don't show! Look at this shit.
Yeah.
They don't know you're there. They don't have a fucking clue. Now they're gonna be scared.
I realized that. After I showed, I was like, oh, I showed. Great.
Ulti, E, and Akali is balanced. Oh, you got her flash. And then you have to keep pushing with the boys. Doesn't matter that you want to farm.
Yep.
World's strongest champions are pushing up. You can just go be a super minion for them. Doesn't matter. But no amount of farming does anything. If you guys win a fight here, you just win the game.
Yeah.
Get 10 more minion waves, 30 more jungle camps, doesn't matter. Move down. So what do you see after watching that one, Bob?
Where I could commit more, stop thinking so much, getting a little bit more, just auto attacking and getting ahead of the enemy, just committing. Definitely a lot there. Making sure that I'm just farming in that early to mid game makes sense. I think it's just, yeah. I'm very curious how coaching goes. A live coaching session with you goes. Like, sitting on my little shoulder and just telling me, go back to the farm. Like, if that would be helpful.
Well, now that we know what we're looking for, it'd be a lot of that just me kind of being on your ass with the orders.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need to fully commit. Then after the plays, you have to farm. When your ulti's down, you have to farm. Resetting sucks. Fucks everything up. And then like, yeah, you have to be bravely in a neutral position. Standing there menacingly.
Yeah.
With no ulti, that's all Nocturne is. He just shows up, just hangs out with the boys.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of follow-up questions, just items. Like go on that hex plate or experimental hex plate is like that. Is that still kind of the best thing to go first?
Yeah. Hexplate's going to be super solid. We go the
And then I
Hexplate.
kind of
Then we can go.
I go Black Cleaver or the Tiamat one.
You go Stridebreaker second. The problem is that you don't have Black Cleaver soon enough.
Yeah.
So Stridebreaker is a good item, but you kind of choose one or the other, Stridebreaker or Hexplate.
Okay. I've just been going Hexplate just because it's just like that ulti gets down faster. I can commit to more.
Yeah, this item's just generally better. Stridebreaker is only better into range champs, but that shit doesn't even matter in lower elo. Hexplate gives you more stats for cheaper. It's just definitely better. And you want the Black Cleaver second because it gives you the armor shred. You need the armor shred mid game, and you cannot guarantee that you're going to get 3 items. So, this plus your boots, and you're pretty much good to go.
All right.
And then after that, then we have Sterax.
Okay. So plate boots or Ninja Tabby over the Mercury Treads?
Yeah, Merc Treads generally suck because you have the spell shield and you go in second.
Oh, of course.
And if you get CC'd, you're going to stay CC'd. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It's like if you're getting juiced, you don't really want the Sterax third.
Okay.
You want like these, the Death Dance and Tamal. If you know that you're going to be able to get to 4 items. Because you get the armor, you get the magic resist. Maul in particular is nasty on Nocturne. The magic damage shield is based on your AD, and you just get so much for free.
Wow.
With this Q and Conquer and shit. And it gives you 10% Omnivamp, which just plays into smacking a bunch of dudes. And staying alive as you're doing it. Let's see. Any real items here? But then if you're not going to get past 3 items, Sterax is best.
Okay.
You just have to get a feel for the game state.
When I look at like OPGG or any of those other ones, like I see that lethality build is also like the last game I just played was into Mundo jungle, and he just demolished me,
Huh.
and I
No
just didn't know
builds
what to
fixing
do.
that.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
you do is kill his lanes before, because your laners deal with Mundo, not you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, let's say if you were trying to bend your build to kill him, you would build a Bork. How are we gonna win with a Bork on Nocturne? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Gotcha.
no one hits me. It's like, fuck that. Kill Botling 30 times or FF. Who cares?
Yeah. All right.
So, right, and then with the runes, you already know. The
I've just
John,
been following what you said.
the John normal right here.
Yeah.
Until the day we die.
Yeah. The bottom one I was kind of curious about there because, like,
Coop versus Last Stand.
yeah.
Last Stand will give you more value when you're into melee champs, and then if you're into range champs,
Okay.
Coop is better.
Okay.
Because
All
with
right.
melee champs, you have to fight them to the death, like Warwick, for example. You're always
Mm-hmm.
going, you're both going 30% HP, and then who wins? You know, Last Stand gives you more DPS there.
Mm-hmm.
Lethal Tempo is so bad, and it's so awesome how people still recommend that one.
Yeah. It's
To each their own.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see.
So
And then for a jungle path, it's just generally clear towards bot side.
clear towards bot side.
Yep.
Okay.
There's no fruit in the top lane. Not for Mr.
Um,
Nocturne.
okay. So I'll pick up your Nocturne clear guide if that's still valuable.
Yep, fundamentals are all there.
Cool.
Farm, farm, farm. I think starting red is better than the farm max now, but the same ideas are there. You go here, 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 and then sets you up for this.
Okay.
Because then it like aligns you on what to play with. Let me see. I uploaded that Nocturne video. When the fuck was the last time? 4 weeks ago. And of course, I don't remember these games. IDK. But
You
anyways,
play a lot of games.
boy, do I.
So I have 3 kids. I'm father, 38. Like realistically, I can get maybe 2 games, maybe a day, maybe 3, if my work is light. Like,
Yeah.
is it? Is there a scenario where I can really like? Is it worth it to climb? It was kind of like another thought that I had. Just like like, is this worth my time? Like,
Probably not.
I
But
yeah
one thing with getting invested in the game is that,
yeah
like, if I get invested in a different game, it's so that I get something out of it. So
yeah
if you get something out of either having fun with it, that's one aspect. But then another thing is like you progress, like your understanding of the game by like refining it.
yeah.
Then that can be profitable for you too. One thing
And
I
that's
tell all the
definitely
older guys, which is like actually the fucking hardest thing to do, is if you can carve out a solid chunk of time to play all at once, like a big string of games, that's better than playing like one game a day. Like
yeah
that's usually all they really got. So if you get 4 hours to play like 6 or 7 once a week, that's probably better.
yeah.
And
All
then
right.
like maybe you have a one game, nothing, nothing, one game. But that big string of games is gonna like compound something.
Right.
Whether you're missing the queue that day or you're spending the ulti different that day, something is gonna come up. So that's so hard to do though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, makes sense. I think I was trying to get like 2 games to 3 games, maybe 4 games in a row a while ago. I just got so defeated of just like I'm doing okay, and then like just completely a big losing streak and went back down to 0 LP and
Who's
just
gonna
like
tell
I don't
this
know
guy
what.
it's about how you play, not if you win or lose?
Yeah. Yeah. So and that's where I was just like I don't know how to analyze my game to see what I'm doing wrong too.
Well, now you
Like
can.
I know
If you're
that's
looking
that's
at it, it's
why.
just like, well, you didn't commit, you missed the queue, should have fought this,
Yeah.
messed up the ulti. That's all we need. We don't need any of this
Yeah.
extra shit. The
All right.
objectives, we don't need that shit. The macro, we don't need that.
All right. Cool. It's uh is it worth it to just go straight into rank, or do I warm up with like?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably just do